Who keeps messaging? Look at this. I don't know about nothing.
So, yeah, thank you all for watching.
You want to walk them out, Rich?
Yeah, we're going to walk them
Go
out.
ahead, tell them happy birthday.
So, if it's anybody else's birthday besides mine, happy birthday to you out there in the world. This is What's Up, Everybody podcast. I'm going to have some amazing cake. Shout out to, of course, Mr. G, out of character for everything. You know.
Wait, take off your shirt. It's your birthday.
I'm not taking.
Come on, take that shit and wave it around your helicopter. Do it.
All right.
Yo, matter of fact, is it white?
Don't do it.
Want me to put some water on you?
No, what the fuck?
T-shirt?
Yeah, wait, t-shirt. The fuck? I'm not showing my titties out and shit, man. What the hell?
Nigga, you got nice titties. You got milk duds. You got little milk dud titties.
Shit. All right, have a good night, everybody. You fucking weirdos.
You liked it.
Yeah, you liked it. I thank you for everybody pulling up to the live stream. 34, man. 34. 30. Man. I sounded weird.
There you go. Nah, I just wanted to make sure your audio was good.
Okay, so he was just making sure the audio was good. Thank you for everybody pulling up. It's dope.
Right. We are live, nigga. What up, nigga? 34, what up?
Yeah.
I was just, let me keep talking. I'm going to send this to people. Let me get them all in here. Everybody's in here. Everybody's in here.
Sharing the live, so, you know, it's 34. It's a very big year for me. You know, I got all the piggies out, as you can see. You know, usually the same problems as always right here. Yup, pigs, my logo, man.
Those are your babies.
It's my babies, man. You know, you know what? I never really give this person a shout out, and I definitely should, because without this person, I would have never discovered her amazing talent for, you know, helping me make these type of pigs. Shout out to Kimberly. You know, it was by chance that we met at a showcase with my boy Blast, who was performing, and I saw she had one of these type of like kitty type of a kitty version of this, and I reached out to her about wanting to have a pig version, and she did an incredible job. It took about like 3 months to make, and
she does them all by hand too, right?
All by hand. Like,
that's
no
crazy.
Factory, all crochet. So she's the one that helps me get these piggies done, and you know, help me pretty much have a brand that's like really awesome and a part of me. So thank you for that, Kimberly. If you're watching this at some point, follow her too. Her Instagram's a little bag of yarn. So
how long she's been doing that?
I actually don't know, but I know she's been doing it. Well, when I met her in 2018, and she was able to make something like this amazing big piggy ear. I can only imagine she's been doing it for probably since like high school, doing this type of shit. Because this is not something you just pick up and learn in like a year. This takes like time. Whoop, drop my mic, everything. Oh god. So everything's time and dedication here on this podcast. So,
that's a fact.
You know, if we're on a Sunday, fortunately, my interesting fact, I was born on a Sunday, March 6th, on a rainy day that's just like this in New York. So funny how life comes back full circle 34 years later. That, you know what's funny? Parents didn't even know if I was going to be a boy or because during the you couldn't tell the sex of the baby if it was going to be a girl.
That's recent?
This is back in
no, I'm saying that's recent that we can tell?
Since like the late 80s. Back then in the 80s, you could know if it was a boy or girl. And what's funny was the reason I said, you're going to have a boy today. And then ironically,
you were a boy?
I was a boy. My dad was looking to make sure because he originally wanted a boy first before my sister. So he was like double checking to make sure that, okay, what's between 6
and she's older too, right?
Yeah, she's older. So it was like, he really wanted a son, and I was that son.
Son of a bitch.
Nah, I ain't son of, don't call my dad a bitch, nigga.
Ah!
What's wrong with you, man?
Word, that's a big nigga.
That nigga shows love everywhere. Without that, man, I would not be here 34 years later.
Yeah, nah, I tell you time in and time out, your father's a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, his presence, how he operates with you, and then, you know what you're supposed to always do? You're supposed to be like an idol. You know? He's supposed to show you the ropes. I love my dad, my nigga. I love both of them. But when I, compare the two, I wish my fathers would have grabbed me by the hand and said, son, do it this way. Your pops does that a lot with you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, son, do it this way. My parents don't really do that shit. That's why, like, as an older man, it's super hard for me to, when somebody said, like, my biggest problem? Sitting down and listening. Because when I was younger, nobody ever made me sit down and listen. So now older, it's hard to fucking put them down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it look good on the Instagram right here.
And now that I'm older, it's harder to take people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I have learned you have to. Like, I'll listen to a person like your father. Why? Because of look how he's brought up. Look what he's made. Look, you know, you gotta. In order to speak about something, you gotta show for it. I can't talk to you about yo-yos because I don't know as much as you do. You know what I'm saying? Your father can talk about raising a kid, raising a man, right? Because he did it. He was there. He got you right here. 34 years on this earth, yo-yos.
Yeah, Jesus died at age 33. I'm older than Jesus.
Nigga, you survived Jesus' age.
Wow. Like, even back then when I looked at all, like, the 27 Club and, like, Tupac and Biggie, it's like, when you're young, you think, like, damn, that's old. Like, I don't, like, that's going to be forever from now. And it's like, this is like when I'm, like, 10, 11, discovering, like, Biggie and Tupac, like, really, their music. Oh, they died. Well, I think Tupac died at, what, 25?
They both, 25, 26. Both of them.
No, I think Biggie died at 24. Because he was born in 1972 and he died in...
Biggie when he passed. Let's see.
I think he was 24.
24 when he passed. Pac was 25, right?
Pac was 25. So look, barely mid-20s. Hey,
25,
how you
wow.
doing? How you doing?
Yo, I just heard that conversation too about
Shout out to G Quidzy.
Yo, shout out.
Amazing workout girl.
just
She's
heard
like
that-
a workout buff. She's fucking dope.
Oh yeah, I love workout chicks. Hey, I love workout chicks. I love all y'all workout chicks. Isn't it crazy that Biggie and Tupac were only 20-something years old when they passed away? And think about how we still speak about their presence, their music.
Yep.
Pac's still dropping albums.
How?
He's been dead since like 96 and he's still dropping
Like,
albums.
that nigga's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame old and he's still dropping shit. Because
And they were only in their 20s.
they weren't even like they weren't even like in their official prime yet when they were coming out. Like their peak, it sucks to say, but their peak was when they died. Because dead rappers get better promotion, Jadakiss.
Oh.
So the moment you pass, like you saw all the PR campaigns, all the albums, everything was Tupac. They pretty much made him like a significant cult figure in the hip hop world.
Facts.
And they did the same thing with Biggie. And look, they're immortalized. It's great. And mind you, Biggie only dropped officially 2 albums before he died before the second album passed.
Ready to Die and
Life After Death. Yep, he died March 9th. And I think that album came out March 24th. So a couple weeks later.
And this nigga and Pac had how many?
Pac? He got 3. He had Tupacalypse Now. That was his official album. And then he had Strictly for My Niggas. And I think All Eyes on Me. Those were his 3 before he died. And then the one posthumous one was Donk Illuminati, The Theory, or something. I forgot what the official title was, but I know it was like Donk Illuminati or something. But he had 3 before he died.
Wow. That's crazy, yo. Like, the brain don't get fully developed till 25, and these artists had the genius in their brain to make things that would last forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy. What's your stamp on lasting forever? Because I know you've been working at it. Like, and whenever I speak to people either about you or of you or, you know, this my look at my nigga, and I show you, they all like, I've never seen that before. And then of course, like you told me, when you deep dive into it, nigga, look at how many yo-yo people there are. But I always tell you, there could be 1 billion yo-yo people. There ain't none like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you know, I know, like, I do love you to death, but I'm being a buck, my nigga. The personality, how you're willing to go to the next level. You put your shy shit to the side because you know your shy shit is not what's going to get you your opportunities. You maneuver completely different. You know what I'm saying? That's why you being a yo-yo guy, I think the yo-yo is just what makes people look at you first. Then when they get to know you, they're like, oh shit, this nigga's much more in depth. Yo, there's mad other shit to him. What, he can dress like this? He likes acting? Oh, he's a really nice guy. Because half the time, you know us creators aren't nice guys.
Nope.
Us creators are dicks, assholes. How many times you hear it about an actor or somebody being a fucking prick?
Oh, all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how creators are. But when they meet you, you're like a daisy.
Somebody commented, said, do the Gisley Maxwell.
Do the Gisley! Do the Gisley!
Yes.
Yo, shout out to y'all fans. I love y'all.
I appreciate you, man. Like, I'm. If it looks like I'm off screen, it's just from this camera. It's just my phone is here, and we're on Instagram Live, so I'm like looking at the comments too. If you're on Facebook watching this, you know, leave a comment. If you're on Twitch, Leave a comment.
Yep.
You know, we're trying to get through all the sponsors.
That like, give me those subs.
Drop the like and the subs. You know, we appreciate it, man. We do this for you. You know, look, I could have been relaxed on my birthday. So, you know, I'm going to spend it with the people that I care, which is you guys. And, of course, my homie right here. You know, this been since day one with everything, you know. And you deserve your flowers, too, man. It's not only just me for my birthday, man.
Nah, it's your birthday, nigga.
But you deserve your flowers, too, man. Look,
do you realize that on my birthday, like, but let's keep it all the way 1,000. Your cake I got for my birthday. And it's not because somebody else didn't get me a cake. It's not none of that. It's because who that was pretty funny. But it's because of who and how you are. You feel me? Like, that was so great to come here and get that. I'm a crab. I haven't got a birthday gift from my parents since I was 12. You heard me? I haven't even got a Christmas gift from my parents since I've been like 12, 11. Ever since my sister was born, I don't exist. That's how my parents treated me. So there was nothing there. So now as a grown-up, as an adult, I'm a little bit bitter with people, especially when it comes like, you can't tell me I'm throwing you a surprise party. I won't show up. But when I'm here and I saw what you did for me, I was like, oh my God, if you look at the video, I'm so overwhelmed, but you can't tell because I try to keep my composure. But
you're like, oh, what's going on here?
Yo,
What's going on here?
It makes a nigga want to cry because I'm like, damn, like, you did that for me. So it's like, today, nigga, this your birthday? You fucking give me a birthday shoot. Yo, if you guys want Yo-Yo
don't pan the camera to me, nigga.
Yeah, the camera's looking at it. If you guys want Yo-Yo to get naked, everybody comment in the comments.
No.
Give me a thumbs up. Tell them.
All right, I'll tell you to the IG too. If I could get
my man Seth said Pisces rule.
Fucking right, Pisces rule. Shit. All right, how about this? If I get 100 thumbs up in this ice and 100 thumbs up, I'll get naked on camera.
I told you.
100 thumbs up. So I already know that ain't gonna happen, but we'll see. Watch, motherfucker. If I get 100 thumbs up anywhere, thumbs up, and we'll like tally up all the thumbs up to 100.
Yep. See, I told ya. Niggas will do anything.
Appreciate it, Reggie. Thank you. Happy birthday, man. Appreciate it.
So what's up, man? What you got planned for your birthday?
I'm either gonna do something with my parents and my shorty, like some point.
You gonna go out well?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, shout out to her sister. Her sister's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to her.
Nice.
You know, so Team Pisces right there was good. So, definitely want to, definitely be special for her and stuff. So let's.
When's your girl's birthday?
Our birthday's in October.
Oh, okay.
So
she's a Halloween baby.
But actually, when we first went out, like I made it like special because we went out on November 13th.
Okay.
And I took her to this real nice spot, and we were we were all dressed up, and I told like the waiter when she didn't notice, like to like give her like a little happy birthday cake, even though it was like 2 weeks after her birthday already. I still wanted to do something special. I gave her flowers, like. I mean, it was a real nice night, and we ended up went to a pool hall in Dykeman, like, afterwards, like, on some real gritty shit, but it was, like, real nice gritty shit.
Uh-huh.
Because she was, like, around, like, you know, you go to pool halls in, like, the hood, they're, like, mad loud, and it's,
yes.
Then you meet that one 50-year-old woman with a badass body that's done up and shit.
I love those. Call those cougars.
Yes.
I love them.
Exactly. So, that's what we had, that was a very special first date that I always cherish.
That's dope. Like, shout out to you cougars. I love you cougars. Yo, you know what it is though? Like, older bitches could take more dick. I don't know if it's because they pussies been fucked more times. But yo, I swear to God, yo, you can fuck an older bitch, badass body, you got a big dick, you think you fucking the shit out of her, and you sweating, and you and you see her like this. To the left.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta pay the camera to your side, man.
Why? No, they can hear me.
All these fucking expressions. We need like examples, so I'll push it over here.
They can hear me.
No,
we in the motherfucking building. My nigga turned 34 today, son. Yo, you getting circumcised today?
No, I'm not circumcised.
You're not circumcised?
Nope.
Nigga, they selling foreskins. We could get $100,000 for your foreskin.
What?
They're selling foreskins.
Why would I want to sell my foreskin?
Because we can get $100,000. Let's cut that shit.
No, fuck out of here.
Come on, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Nigga, we numb it with some ice.
No.
Why not?
It's my dick.
No, it's your foreskin. It's extra skin. You don't need it.
Just because some nigga did it on a mountain thousands of years ago doesn't mean I want to do it.
Yo, I wonder who was the first dumb motherfucker
they
that
have
wanted
a story. There's a fucking... It's in the Bible.
Yeah, like a really. All right, so tell me the story then of the first dumb motherfucker that cut his dick, and tell me why.
But it's like I don't know exactly why, but it's stupid.
Like, what was, I appreciate that I don't have that extra skin because it kind of looks like a turtle coming out the shell. You know what I mean, with the helmet.
It's a sweater.
It's a sweater. Nah, I don't like sweat. I like sweaters, but I like wearing them. I don't like it on. You know
I'm a winter baby, so I gotta keep it there.
I'm a winter baby too.
Oh, yeah, you are a winter baby.
What time were you born? Do you remember your time?
1:17 a.m.
Wow, Richard. I was born at 1:45 a.m. High five. Even though you got like 6 years on me. 2 years.
Damn, 6 years? I'm not that old.
1 year.
I'm like a year older than you.
Right?
Yeah. You 32, right? Or 33?
33.
See how
I
many
just had this discussion.
Yeah, I'm 11 months older than you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm 11 months older than you.
Were you born in this house?
I was born at Albert Einstein Hospital.
Oh, but I'm saying you lived here all your life?
No, I lived. First, we lived in Quimby when I was a baby. Then we moved to Harlem for like 6 months until my parents figured out a place to live. And my childhood, I would say, is in Parkchester. Like, I was only like 7 when we moved there, and we moved out of there when I was about 12.
Okay.
To here now.
Okay.
So we lived here since August of 2000.
So you guys had the house for like 22 years.
Yeah, we had this house for about 22. Well, they had this. This is originally my
grandparents'
grandparents'
your grandparents' house. It got switched. Oh, that's great, man.
They moved here in 1974. My mom was 12.
So you ready to get this house and fuck it up with me?
And look, the movers getting set. They're already. My mom just came back. She said she had a great time, and my grandmother, she came back from Florida, joined the new house and stuff. I'm going there in July to check it out. I'm thinking about going there in April because I have another vacation in April. I would love to, just enjoy, see how Tampa is, because they say it's really nice and there's a nice shopping area. Beaches is right there. It's in a cul-de-sac, 4-bedroom with an indoor pool. Fuck what I want. I can see my parents want to retire so early, and my dad is possibly gonna get another promotion at work.
So shit like that to keep him from retiring.
Exactly. He's like, yo, it's like $20,000 more.
$20,000 more?
Yes.
Yo, step y'all game ups. You heard? Niggas getting a new position that's 20 grand more.
Yes. Like he's already he's a director.
Okay.
So now they're working on him trying to hopefully, like I pray to God, to be a senior director.
And then what's good is he like you not that you fall under him, but he gives you direction.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't sweat it enough, man. Yo, you kids and you parents, man, if you're gonna do anything in the fucking world, get your kid a job where you're fucking working. So he can see how much you slave and bust your ass for that dollar to keep food in his mouth.
Hey, look, Crush is trying to join the live right here.
What?
I'm trying to join the IG right now. The IG live.
Niggas are trying to join we on live over here. You want to join the live? Hit Rich. That's on you. It's your birthday, nigga. You can cry if you want to.
We'll do it real quick.
You cry if you want to, baby. It's your birthday.
You just give a good quick hi.
Oh, man.
Where the fuck he at?
Yeah, but that shit always funny. Yo, what up, Crush?
What's up, man?
Look at that, my man's getting phone calls right now.
Check out the live. Look, you on live, nigga.
Crush is on live. Yo, what up, Crush? What up, baby? Salute to you. Should have came over here today. This nigga about to take his clothes off when we get 100 likes. Yo, you heard? Share this shit out. I need 100 likes so this nigga take his clothes off. Everybody share this shit. I'm going to get it on camera and live. I don't got no singles, but I got confetti. I'm going to throw it at him. Send me your shit. Give me your likes. Trying to get this nigga to take his clothes off. No homo. No, everything's no homo. Everything, for the record, everything's no homo. You know what I mean?
You can see it from there. I'm going to let you go real quick. So I'll talk to you after the stream, man.
Turtleneck sweater. This nigga Seth. Yo, salute to you, Crush. We seeing you soon, G.
Man. Te amo mi corazón.
Oh, this nigga talking Spanish on him. Right? Yo, now he's Spanish out of nowhere. Nigga hit 34 and decided he gonna be Puerto Rican.
I decide now to be Puerto Rican. Motherfucker.
Took him 34 years.
I'll talk to you soon, Crush.
Salute, Crush. Salute to my nigga Crush Ice. He's the fucking
Love you,
man,
man.
B. Salute to all y'all fucking with us in the chat.
Peace.
You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that's fucking... I'm
Salute to
managing
everybody,
everything.
man.
I got like 4 computers. I got audio. I got him.
Yeah, we all over the place.
We all over the fucking place. It's great, though.
How the fuck,
It's great,
like,
though. Yo, one of
shout
these
out to
pigs
Crush.
got to fucking pull their weight, bro. They need to fucking take a camera or something.
I don't know how they're going to hold it, but
Yo, my nigga, wouldn't it be scary, though, if one of them just got up and walked over there and floated to the camera and like, I got you.
I actually have a story about with that.
What?
One time I took an edible while I was down here alone,
Okay.
and it was just, not this one, this one, right here.
Okay.
And I don't know. It was right here. Like, this is like before the couch was removed.
Okay.
They were like, in the L shape here. It was right here. So I'm just sitting here and I'm watching Eddie. I remember specifically the show I was watching. I'm watching Eddie. I took an edible like an hour ago. I was like, these shits ain't nothing. Like, whatever. I go to the bathroom. And for some fucking reason, the shit ended up being right here.
No way.
I'm like,
Did you say anything?
I didn't notice it till I was sitting down. And I'm like this. I'm like, because usually, as you can see, I usually rest my hand on like one of them. And I'm sitting here and I'm like,
Yo. Yeah, nah, fuck that. Yeah, nah, fuck that.
I'm like, what the?
Yo, shit. Yo, yeah, I'd have been bugging out, my nigga. I'd have been bugging out. I'd have been like, nope, I'd have left. Yo, you can watch TV. I'm leaving.
I was fucking. Nah. Thank you, man. Happy birthday. Well, I'll say happy birthday to him. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not even high.
That's my
or
line.
drunk
That's
yet.
what I do.
I should have bought shrooms today. This shit would have been fucking lit.
Should have bought what?
Should have bought shrooms. Should have been on shrooms on this whole podcast.
I
would
would
have
have
been lit.
How are you on shrooms? How do you act on shrooms?
I'm very quiet.
Because you're on drugs. So
Yes.
you're like, I don't want to do nothing, say something stupid.
Yes,
Yeah.
like because I'm not like one of those. I get used to. It's like, okay, I know how I am when I'm on drugs. I can handle this. So I rather just like stay in place. And it's like, can you do me a favor? What? What do you want? What do you want?
I get all right, I used to do heavy drugs, right? I used to take Molly and all that shit.
Oh, shout out to your mom.
What up?
She popped in. Hi.
I used to do heavy drugs, right? So I used to do Molly and all this shit. So it would never, when you're doing drugs, you never really get nervous about doing the drug. You know what I'm saying? You get your shit, you do your drug, you good. Now, when you stop doing drugs, because I had stopped. Since I stopped doing drugs and I used to like do them with no problem, now, if I ever take anything, shrooms, anything, an Advil, I get, look, my palms get sweaty, my upper lip starts to sweat.
Knees weak, arms heavy.
What?
Knees weak, arms heavy.
Sweat
already.
All right, let's go. Knees weak, arms heavy. Vomit on your mom's sweater already. He's nervous, but on the surface, look calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on, hit him rich, but he wrote down. The whole crowd rose so loud, he opens his mouth, but his words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The cops are now. Time's up, over, blast.
Slip back
to reality. Oh,
there goes gravity.
Oh, there goes, but he won't.
I forget
Is
the
that
words.
what he dropped? Right? Yo, he's so sad that he knows when he goes back to his mobile home.
Back
this
to the
nigga's
lab
crazy.
again. Yo,
There you
who
go.
raps? Who's rapping like that?
Nobody's rapping like that. And since
But
we're
that
on,
game says when you better than him.
since we are on rapping, nobody's rapping like that. What happened to the slaughterhouse? Son, they looking like mincemeat right now, the way they arguing.
That shit fell stage.
You say it felt staged, but they could have had a conversation before they got on there. And yes, you sell records by starting controversy. What sells more records? Two friends beefing. Yes, it all looks set up, but I think it comes from a genuine place.
I'm pretty sure there was some genuineness, but what kind of gave it a little bit away is that some parts they were laughing.
Okay.
Like the way they were like laughing about it's like you know how I don't really put on this live and shit. And I'm like, And then you see Roy smiling and laughing most of the time. He's mostly sitting in the back cut and watching him and Joe go at it and shit. And Joe's trying to walk away, trying to smoke, looking out the fucking window and then coming right back. I'm like, that's fucking theater.
It looked like it was staged.
It looked like
I think that some of it comes from a genuine place. Look, Rich, let's call a spade a spade. We doing this podcast right now. One of us stopped working. We decide not to do it, but then the other guy still goes on with the podcast. Do you get mad at somebody that goes on with the show without you? Or do you kill your show because they don't want to be part of it? You know, I could understand both sides. I could understand.
There's a difference. That's between you and me. But them, it's between four of them.
I know. Thank God it's not four of us. Hey.
Oh, there's four of us? Oh, shit. The splits would be fucking terrible. I'd rather 50-50 than 25-25-25-25.
I mean, yo, son, I'll be honest. I'll split that shit with 1,000 people if everybody's pulling their weight. If everybody's doing their job and we're moving, it doesn't matter what you split the pie about. But with them, as you think about it, I kind of feel like Joe and Royce the 5'9" don't got a place.
Like,
Like,
what do you say that?
Y'all was Slaughterhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all decided not to be Slaughterhouse because of how you were dealt with Shady.
Mm-hmm.
They all.
It was more Joe.
Joe's point of view is that Shady Aftermath did not bring up the budget to put behind their name. Shady and Aftermath did not go ahead and represent them like. And I don't want to compare, but look at Griselda. Look at where Shady has propelled these 3 rapper niggas from Buffalo, right? And they rapping about street shit. But they're new in the game.
Yeah, but they've been around for a minute.
But they're new in the industry.
They're new in the mainstream.
Nigga, look at Slaughterhouse. All 4 of them niggas got a fucking record. They all title holders. So you take 4 title holders, you make a group. Yeah, I think the budget should have been bigger for them. Past that. They broke up. Why are you mad about what they do with the name? If you don't want to be part of the team no more, you can't be mad.
It sounds like a slap in the face when you call your fucking album The Rise and Fall Slaughterhouse, and then you fucking use the team logo with a fucking burnt pig.
Oh well, it is though, and that's where I would have got more mad.
I would have been mad at that than anything.
Yeah, I would have got more mad at the disfigurement. But then, you just said that it might be staged.
Yeah.
So all that might have talked about. All that might have been talked about, dealt with.
I know marketing when I see it. It's good marketing for
Where
them.
they argue on Clubhouse?
They argue on Instagram Live. I saw it on YouTube. People screen recorded it and showed everything. And it's like just the way that the whole the vibe was. It was like, okay, Royce is just like trying to set this up. He's like, I'm gonna give you niggas promotion. Let me get Joel. You don't see fucking Joel Ortiz on Instagram Live. You'll probably see Royce or Joe Budden on like IG Live. You never really see Joel Ortiz or.
I used to see Joel all the time on my route, Greenpoint. Always filling up his truck
Brooklyn
with gas.
Nigga.
Yeah.
When I first heard of Joel Ortiz, it was like 2007.
He's a monster.
Brooklyn Bullshit was one of my favorite records from him. That's why I first discovered Joe Budden.
Remember, I heard Joel when he was rapping on all the Big Pun beats.
Yep.
When he was on K Slay.
Yep.
Remember he was rapping on all the Big Pun beats. That's when I first heard of him.
What was a famous line that like from Joel? How many times I gotta tell you I'm second to none? A magazine's top 10, the -1. I was like, I'm from where the cutthroats cut coke. The school didn't cut it. They cut out the puff smoke.
What?
I was like, woo!
What? Yo, Joel's a beast.
All you niggas do is whine like Jamaican ass.
Yo, son. That nigga.
What?
That nigga,
Thank
what
you, man,
he said, I
appreciate
could
it.
stand in the North Pole sweating with my balls. What? This nigga's
That's fucking
Yo, all right,
fire.
so let's have this discussion. Out of Slaughterhouse, all 4 of them, who's the best MC? Oh, yo, y'all hear me out there, right? Slaughterhouse, who's the best MC out of them 4? Joel, Crooked Eye, Royce the 5'9", and Joe Budden. Who's the best MC? What you think? You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. I am a Joe Venger.
It looks like it.
I am a Joe Venger. Joe Venger.
He dresses like him a lot.
Joe Venger.
He copies his bum look, but looks fire at
Listen.
the same time.
Listen. This is my look, all right? Fuck that. And just because I wear sweatpants all my life don't mean shit. So who's the better rapper?
I would say Royce.
Why?
Because when it comes to like lyricism,
you're right though. Royce out of all of them is probably the best rapper.
But the reason why they blend it so well because they give a different side of each type of like lyricism.
Absolutely.
When it comes to lyrical miracle type rappers,
Absolutely.
Because that's what they are. They rap like miracle, but they bring it in a way like their deliveries are different and their punchlines is all different, and it just blends so well for the 4. And then, mind you, they're all from different states. One's from Detroit, one's from Jersey.
You got Brooklyn,
one's from
you
New
got
York,
Jersey.
and those from California.
And Crooked Eyes from Cali.
And it's like they're all niggas that sound like they rap the same, but they all grew up the same, but they just come from different states.
Nah, yeah, like, And it's crazy that, like you said, that dynamic of bringing those four styles together, because they are miracle rappers, you know what I mean? Lyrical miracle rappers. But when you bring those four styles together, it could either drown itself out because somebody's better than somebody else, or somebody's not representing. But they literally, whenever they put a track together, Slaughterhouse's first album was fucking dope.
Yeah, that was 2009.
Slaughterhouse fucking dope. But again,
that's why I often get the Shady deal.
Again, to see that they died like that though, to see that they died like that is like, it sucks.
And then you know what I felt made it kind of worse. I think when their first album, like when they were pushing it, I think they oversaturated it
With
like too high quality of production. Like it lost like this grittiness that we loved about them, and they kind of made it so mainstream to a point where the beats were like, you could tell they were like mainstream beats. They wanted mainstream
too sharp
hits.
for you?
They were too sharp. They want like every song on this sounded like it could be a hit, but we didn't go for Slaughterhouse because they were fucking hit maker motherfuckers. We get them because they're fucking lyrical geniuses. Like when you heard, if this is my motherfucking life, and like that's like, nah. And then the only one I kind of remotely remember that was really, I mean, the Goodbye track was really, it made me cry.
Microphone was dope.
Microphone was dope.
And
what's the one with Busta Rhymes they had on that shit? They had that crazy, I think that was a Swiss Beats beat.
Goodbye was dope.
Goodbye made me cry.
Goodbye made me, yeah. Goodbye
that shit
was dope.
Joe Budden was saying, that shit made me fucking cry.
Nigga, that's that. But see, and that's where I started to notice their differences. You know what I mean? Crooked Eye and Joe Budden for me are probably out of the group the most sensitive. They're willing to wear their heart on the sleeve and rap about it.
After that live stream, Crooked Eye jumped on and said, I missed it, but I want to give my side. Like, hey, you know, this is how it is. I wish I could have jumped in and be there with my brothers, but, you know, you'll find out. You'll find out on the album about everything.
You know what? I wanna. This is a really good argument to have because I come from a group of rappers myself, you know, and I don't rap with them no more. I rap with maybe one or two, but we don't call ourselves the council like we used to call ourselves, right?
Like the firm.
Like we used to call ourselves the council. Due to my mishaps, I take full responsibility. I'm the reason the council broke up, right? Now, remember? No, I find this shit funny though. I find this shit funny as hell because remember when there was the announcement of Lloyd, I think it was Lloyd Banks, Votto, and another nigga gonna call themselves the council? Mm-hmm. I get a hit up from one of my old rap members. He goes, B, you think we could make money from this? I said, from what? He said, if they take our name and shit, like we have all of our shit up there and it's trademarked and we got that name, you think we can make money from this? You know my response back to him was, who's we? Who's this we shit? If you were part of the group and you walked away from the group, regardless if it's my fault or not, you know what I'm saying? Because I still rap with certain niggas. And if we ever want to turn that switch on and call ourselves the council, that's what it will be. And nobody will take it from us. But for every nigga if you ever feel like you were part of a group and you walked away from the group, you don't rap no more, you don't sell flyers, you don't post us, you don't support us in any way. But when you see a coin come around, you go, hey, I was part of that. Yo, you ain't part of it. If you weren't riding with the group from beginning to end, you're not part of the group when the group is winning. You know what I'm saying? If me and Yo-Yos are killing this shit, don't think you're gonna walk through our door and be like, hey, this is mine too. Nah, you gotta bring something to the playing field. You gotta show that you were part of it from beginning to end. So for all my bandmates and my friends that all say this, yo, if you don't rock with us to beginning to end, if you stopped rapping, if you kicked yourself out the group, if you never wanted to come back, yo, so I don't even have to get to the fifth thing. You're not part of whatever coin, revenue, anything that we're gonna see, anything we're building towards. I'm sorry. You ain't the council no more. You're just whoever you are.
How many people were in the council?
There was like 6 of us at one point. 6. Yo, we had like 5 rappers and like 3 security guards. And then our affiliates, I never include our affiliates. If you're an affiliate, yo, shout out Killer Monsoon, shout out Last Measure, shout out Leo, shout out Silencer, shout out Speak No Evil, shout out Drop a Gem Pocket, shout out all my affiliates. Salute to y'all. But I'm talking to my council members. My council members, an album drops, revenue comes in, merch comes in, Lloyd Banks and Votto try to buy the name from us. Y'all not seeing a coin from it. Because I don't care if you were here when it started. You ain't here now. You ain't here now when we making the music. You ain't with me and Quest in the lab projecting on the next album. You ain't making sets. You ain't doing none of that shit. So how the hell can you feel like you got any ownership or right to it? My bad, that's my rant. But yeah, like, same thing with Slaughterhouse. Joe, Royce, I'm sorry. You're not on the project. You weren't part of the project. Y'all stepped down from Slaughterhouse. Whatever the fuck Crooked Eye and Joel, 2 dope artists, are gonna do with that name, they're gonna do it with that name because y'all niggas walked away from the name. So you have nothing to say what goes on with it next. You can't walk away from something and think because you were part of it, you're still part of it. Nah, that's not the way it works. If you ain't here and now, don't be here never. Right? Mm-hmm. If you ain't here now, don't be here never. And don't comment and say, oh, why would you do that? Oh, what with me? You should have been here riding with it and you would have seen what it was. But niggas walk away from it. Mm-hmm. So, while we on Shady 2, what you thought about Conway's album?
It was good. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it like to a point where it's like, okay, I could vibe with the beats. The songs were really dope. It's nice to know that like out of the whole Griselda crew, he's one of my favorites because I just feel he's like the most mysterious one.
Who do you think is the nicest?
Benny. Benny
the Butcher?
Yes.
By far? And Benny's the businessman.
Yes. But it's like he's the businessman and he's the one with the bars. Like I feel like Westside's the nigga that would just shoot you
when
from
I'm
behind
coming
Benny's
in the
back.
old white Momoa.
I think he's the dude that would shoot you behind Benny's back.
You got the Pyrex in the pot, baking soda.
His deliveries are fucking funny.
That's the way he raps.
Yep, every person, he rapping like this, like some fucking Mucinex monster.
But yo, but you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of a version of Action Bronson, like a version of Action Bronson and Ghostface Killer. That's why I like Westside Gunn, because he you know, it's not really too lyrical miracle, but he be going ham. He be going ham with his shit. Fucking, I personally think I fuck with Conway a lot, because he got fucking, what, Bear's palsy, what's it called?
Not cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy, what's it called?
Cerebral palsy?
It's something, he got shot in the face.
So that's not cerebral palsy.
No, he got shot in the face, and due to that, half his face is fucked up.
That's just, you know, it got disfigured. It got disfigured.
Nah, it's called something. It's called something, though.
Like stroke? You didn't get a stroke. What the fuck happened? What happened to Conway?
All right, here you go. He's partially paralyzed. That's all it is, partially paralyzed. In 2012, he was shot in the neck and the shoulder. Giving him his signature slur. Shout out to 50 Cent. Because 50, when he got shot, remember, his whole shit changed. He used to sound different, and then he got shot, and his voice changed.
Yep.
Remember?
But not like too much.
Not too much, but it got, because he couldn't open his mouth as much, so he was rapping more like this with his teeth closed.
Yeah, like Kanye West. When he first came out.
Kanye Goat. His new name is Kanye Goat.
Kanye Goat?
Kanye Goat. Not the goat. Kanye Goat.
I thought it was just Ye.
Nah, it's Kanye Goat. For me, Kanye Goat. He truly is the art. Like, you know how they
say... How you feel about that video, man?
Which one?
The video you released with the game?
I didn't see the video. I didn't see it.
You haven't seen it?
I didn't see it yet.
It's fucking scary.
It's scary?
It's very scary.
Well,
to me.
Well, you know...
It's very abusive.
Boom, we're good segues. Game was on Drink Champs. Yes. And he, you know, the clip has been going around. The nigga said it. He said, yo, Kanye West did more for me in the past 2 weeks for my life than Dr. Dre has done my entire career. Yo, that says a lot. And then it says a lot. Kanye had Elon Musk at his Donda 2 release. You understand who Elon Musk is? There's no reason for that nigga to be there. But because of Kanye's artistic drive, Elon is there. I think that Kanye, when he gets next to somebody like Game, he just put. That's why when we saw Game on Drink Champs, that wasn't Game. That was Game, but that was Game with a little bit of Yeezus in it. He got the Yeezus spirit because he said it straight up, like the things that Ye taught him and how to look at things and how to. Because when you hear Game, yeah, I know he cocky, but I think his level of cockiness on that podcast was like through the fucking roof.
Oh, it was a lot of cap on that fucking podcast.
And I truly think it was because he got the Kanye gave him a little juice. Kanye, come on, man, you with the top guy.
You think he stabbed him in the back and put a dick in his butt?
Yo, to be honest, you know, we showed that clip not too long ago. Game talking about he made Kim K swallow his kids. Yes. And he grabbed her by the throat, and Kanye was next to him. Kanye, my man. And you say things. I think the only way that rocks, my nigga, is honestly they probably both fucked Kim. Like They probably, like, there's probably, I know I'm going tinfoil hat, but there's probably some real dark Illuminati shit that all these people really fuck each other with no problem, right? And then later, if it becomes a problem, you get a nigga like Game that'll talk about it. You know, because how much of that is real? You know, because we'll argue and say, son, how the fuck he gonna say that? His man's is right there. And then Kanye be like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like,
something there is like
something
wrong.
is weird there, right? So definitely, I think, I don't know. Who you think's the butt fucker? Kanye or Game?
Kanye.
Kanye's the butt fucker? You think Game takes
Amber
in the
Rose
ass?
said it. Yeah, Amber Rose.
Amber Rose said it. He likes a finger in his ass.
Yep. It's not too far removed to say he likes dick in his ass too, so they get strapped on and shit.
Fuck it, yo. He's an artist and he's one of the baddest artists I know. So I'll give it to him. Whatever he wants, nigga. He could take a dick in his mouth, ass, his ears. Kanye keep being Kanye. But if he's making people like Game, like, I think that's dope that Game had that confidence, even if it was cap. I think it's dope that he was honest. This nigga literally said, if it wasn't for 50, my career probably wouldn't have taken off.
That was like, what the
Are you kidding me?
I mean, that makes sense though.
But who admits that?
Him.
You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit right there. That's some real man shit to admit. Like, yo, if it wasn't for this man right here, my career wouldn't be here. But me and this man don't really fuck with each other like that. Yo,
right? How you hug me and then slap me across my face, man.
Nigga said, how did you feel when you saw 50 at the Super Bowl? He said, I don't know. I just saw him hanging upside down.
He felt the type of way. That's the
Nigga,
whole. I think that's the whole thing with him.
Of course,
because he didn't get to get on the Super Bowl, and 50 did.
Of course. Well, it wasn't that 50. 50 did more numbers than Game at Aftermath. That's just a fact. You remember, Dre got M got 50. And then 50 is the one that brought G Unit.
And then Game's the one that fucked up the run. When after the documentary, he got on his high horse and thought he was a shit. And then he realized after he dropped the second or third album, they weren't fucking doing too hot. Because after the documentary, what was next? Doctor's Advocate. The lead single was Wouldn't Get Far, right? With fucking Kanye. Mm-hmm. And how'd that do?
It did good.
It did good, but it didn't do Hate It or Love It good. Or How We Do Good.
But you know what the problem is that I think
he gets in his own fucking way.
But it's boring to keep hearing about how many bitches you fucked. You know, somebody said something the other day. Somebody said, I don't want to hear niggas rap about how good they are at rapping no more. I don't want to hear niggas rap about how good. That's why I appreciated that Conway album. Because by the 6th song, he was getting real personable. I don't want to hear niggas talk about how...
Personable.
Personable. I don't want to hear niggas talk about how good they are as a rapper. Like, for me, that's just tiring. It's old. I've been hearing it forever. Give me some shit with substance. Give me some shit with... Like, when he was... That's why when Game broke down his verse for Easy, I appreciated it. Because niggas was like, yo, you're always naming names. And then you hear ties to dollar signs and Easy on E. You hear and you think he's dropping names. Nah, he's not dropping names. His wordplay went to the next level. He literally went from just saying a name like Kim Kardashian, and then now he's breaking the tied to dollar signs Easy to end up on E. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally using names to break down sentences. That's a pen game. That's not being like, all right, I rap better than you. No, that's showing you my pen is crooked as a motherfucker. Now, do I believe that he can stand toe-to-toe with the best of them? Game isn't in my top 10 rappers.
No.
Game is not in my top 10 rappers.
I don't even think he's in my top 20.
He's dope. I think when he first came out, for me, he was sounding like the West Coast Nas. For me, I was like... Yeah. But when you get more of Game, nigga, all his albums kind of sound alike. Yep. And that's where I'm saying, like, you lose the disconnect.
There was no growth back then for him. It was just very stagnant. It was all the same repeated bars. Like, go West Coast. It was like too hard of West Coast. Okay, we got it on the first album. Okay, talk about something different. Yo, West Coast, I fuck bitches, blah, blah, blah. I want to fuck Gloria Velez and Vita Guerra.
Every other song, he's in the car bumping Biggie and Tupac. Every other song, he's talking about bumping Biggie. I get it. You like listening to Biggie and Tupac.
And talk about Dre. I started with Dre, Jimmy Iovine, Snoop Dogg's the greatest. It's the same shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you needed a How We Do. You needed a 50 Cent feature.
And I hope Kanye gave you the fucking touch of death. And now you come out rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, with some real... Because that Easy verse is dope. I ain't gonna hold you. That Easy verse is dope, especially when he breaks it down. And Game, you a monster, my nigga. He drank a bottle of alcohol the size of me. Threw it back. I'm like, wow. Have you ever seen somebody do that on purpose? Person?
Like, I seen somebody drink like one of those big giant boots.
All right, look, I love y'all, my niggas, and I hope you know that I'm not making fun of you, Serge. I'm not making fun of you, B.
Don't Serge under the bus.
But yo, I remember seeing this nigga, bro, throw back a bottle of fucking E&J or Hennessy, the big one. Mm-hmm. Yo, he said, I'm fine. He was leaning on a car. Swear to God. Drank it. I'm fine. Yo, the minute he went to, like, we were all chilling. We looked to the left, then we looked to the right. He was on the floor. The alcohol completely shut down his nervous system. He drank it so fast, and he was a big guy, man. I'm talking like 6'2", 300 pounds. Big boy. And he, go. Yo, we looked that way, we looked this way. He was on the floor, sitting. Wouldn't wake up. And we couldn't lift him.
You could be on, you pretty much putting yourself in the shock, alcoholic shock.
Yeah, like, that's why when I saw Game doing that, I'm like,
that nigga gonna die, maybe.
See, it goes to show you, though, man. And one thing I'm going to give you mad respect, Game. You being 43 years old. 42, and saying, I'm a gangbanger, this is what I do. But if I would have had an opportunity, I would have took the Kendrick route and not ever did this. It's too late, though. I'm here. And this is who I am. Yo, salute to you for being that man.
He talked about Kendrick.
Because, yeah, he did. Because a lot of rappers, they cap, and they aren't who they say they are. And they're surrounded by security at all times. Yeah, he literally said on the podcast, I always got my burner on me. You know the reason why? Because you can pay to get out of jail. You can't pay to come back to life. I always got my burner on me. He said it straight up. So officers, I'm letting you know I always got my burner on me.
That's self-incrimination?
Yeah, but it's the truth. I could pay to get out of jail for having a weapon on me. You can't pay for somebody killing you. Somebody pulls up on you on a gun and you ain't got one, you a mark. He comes from the hood and streets. Like, the nigga got shot. Remember Start From Scratch? Like, remember all his stuff? Like, this nigga literally got shot. He's used to walking around with a strap, used to being a gangbanger. This is who he is. That's why I really appreciated him being on that fucking Drink Champs. Shout out to Drink Champs, yo. Y'all niggas killing it. Even though y'all niggas bit off Drop a Gem. I'm going to drop it right here, right now. Y'all niggas bit off Drop a Gem, yo. My niggas had it first.
When did Drop Your Gems come out?
Drop a Gem?
Yeah.
Before Drink Champs.
When did Drink?
Shout out to Alio and Speak No Evil. My man, I gotta look up the math, but they came out. They were, remember Video Music Box? How niggas used to walk around and interview the artists at shows?
Yep.
That's what Drop a Gem used to do. They were the first. I didn't know what a podcast was. I don't know if they knew what a podcast was, but they used to run a live stream every Tuesday and have phone call conversations with old school underground hip hop rappers. This was just 6 years ago, that they were doing this, and I didn't get it, Rich. I'm like, what the fuck? Who wants to talk to a nigga on the? Why would I listen to that? This is before podcasting came into my brain at all. Why did I listen to that? Years later, I start doing this and I start going into their archives. I'm like, God damn, son. They've literally interviewed almost every underground old school nigga, but it's not face-to-face interviews. They were all phone calls. So on the phone, a person would really go off and it was all there. They was doing it before Drink Champs. And then all of a sudden, because of who Nori is, obviously, because the money, and look where he went.
And his ties.
Nigga, I know Drink Champs ex-editor. That, like, I know this situation, what they did. Like I said, salute to the come up. But I saw all the parts coming together, even from time to time. You know how I know Nori was watching my man shit, Drop a Gem? Because he would throw it in his podcast when he first started. He would throw it like a pun. And me and my niggas would laugh because I'm like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Yo, son, I remember we had Mike Geronimo on a pod doing a Zoom. A week later, he had Mike Geronimo on his fucking Drink Champs. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You know, that's why salute to Drop a Gem. Y'all niggas, y'all come back hard, son. I got y'all back. You know what I mean? You already see what we do. But yeah, son, this game is weird. Like, seeing Game on the podcast was dope with Drink Champs. Seeing what he talked about, what he admitted to, the 50 Cent thing, that was all awesome. Him being so vulnerable, him showing how much it hurt him. Because I don't give a fuck what they say, you know. I know he was drinking because it's called Drink Champs, but he was drinking out of a pain place. He's in pain. You could tell. He's in pain. That shit bothers him. Dr. Dre was like one of his superheroes. And Dr. Dre, nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't know exactly what the whole story. It might not be the full story. Just because
Oh
and
yeah,
said
you're
that he had
right.
issues.
You're right. You're right.
We don't know what like truly happened because even back then, if like with like 50 Cent, Eminem, they were all kind of saying like the same stuff. Like, yo, Game was a wild motherfucker, and he admitted it. He's too like even after like the success after the documentary, he was still running the streets like saying fuck Jay-Z, fuck like et cetera, starting beef with like mad motherfuckers. That nigga got like 6 beats in like 1 week.
Well, you remember what he said though, right? He stated something that was very prevalent. He said, "Yo, Joe's beefing with Jadakiss. Joe's beefing with 50's beefing with Jadakiss. He's beefing with Fat Joe. He's beefing with Nas. 50's beefing with all these niggas. And when they approach me on it, like when they ask me about it, those are my niggas. I don't got no beef with them." And he said when G Unit and 50 heard that, they said, "You're out the group. If you don't ride when we got beef, then you can't ride at all." I think that's petty. And call it what you want. I'm not a gangbanger, not a gang member. But just cause one of my council members or one of my rap niggas, just cause Rich got beef, it doesn't mean I gotta beef with you. I'll ride for him all day. You ain't gonna touch him. But when it comes to extra shit, like I ain't gonna beef with you just cause you beefing with him if I ain't got no qualms with you. That's stupid. And so for 50 to get rid of Game for that, I think that's stupid. Like I think you should have genuinely kept them in the group. I think they would have made better music together.
No, like it would have been better than Slaughterhouse.
They would have been better than Slaughterhouse G Unit. I kind of in their heyday, I kind of think G Unit
because they had actually a real type of niche.
Yo, they
ran
ran
a New York. They had like 50 Cent rhymes and the way like Lloyd Banks rhymes, like very lyrical, miracle. Then they got fucking Memphis nigga, Young Buck. Fucking country bunking ass nigga, and then you got a West Coast nigga.
Don't he fuck transvestites, Buck?
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
but he got caught up in like, I think 2 scandals that involved
trannies. Yeah, right.
But I don't want to say here that
yo, Buck, you like transvestites? It's cool. I said it.
Allegedly, we gotta put that.
He put the allegedly.
No. Nigga, that's how you get copyright strikes. You fucking videos, and you gotta put allegedly. It was heard. It was the sources say.
Well,
that.
If you want, matter of fact, I can bring it up here.
All right, bring it up there. Hope from a reliable source, not no fucking Breitbart. Yo, I got some shit, man. This fucking
Young Buck cops to being catfished by a trans woman.
Oh, he got catfished.
That's what it was. He got catfished.
Tell me, fuck the cat, fuck the tranny. He just got catfished.
But denies everything.
Of course you deny. That's what you do.
Yo, that's funny.
There was this girl. I was just looking back at like my This is actually a crazy story. I don't know. It might be too long to share, but it's actually fucking. It's like funny and really sad at the same time for me, because it reminded me of like this a very fucked up Sim story I had. I was gonna eventually share it on the pod at some point, but I think I might want to. This is my birthday, just to share it.
Mm-hmm.
How fucked up down the rabbit hole you can be, and how much of a simp I was back in like the late 2000s. Because, long story short, I don't want to get too somatic. I mean, should I share it? Should I share it, bro? Or you're too busy looking at trannies right now?
No, I was looking at Young Bucks lying about this. What was you saying?
So, it reminded me, but I was just sitting the other day and I was looking through my like Facebook. There was this girl that I used to like a lot. And I remember writing her this Facebook note back in like 2009.
Okay.
I was really into her and she like shut me down like really bad. And it like marinated because now she's like one of those people that promotes like fuck vaccines and all that stuff. Like fuck all those things like COVID's not real allegedly and all that stuff. So it's like,
oh, she's one of those?
One of those like hardcore conservative type of New Yorker type people. I was like, damn, I really like almost fell for this chick, and she's like this now. It's like, oh, you became one of those people I grew up and ended up being like a bitch.
I mean, and I won't mention no names, but when I was shooting my video, right? When I was shooting Stop Your Shit, I'm in the bodega, and I saw a friend of mine that I haven't seen in years. And when I went to school with him, he was the short kid, but all the bitches loved him. Because he was nice, smooth baby face. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the bitches loved him. Then, I like 5 years ago, I see that nigga banging on the Congo drum, playing salsa. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, yeah. I saw the nigga the other day in the store. And I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I hope the streets of College Point don't get you. Because you're not from around here. If you're not from around here, you can easily walk into that bar and do the wrong thing. You can easily walk into that bar, say the wrong thing. You could easily walk into the barbershop and say the wrong thing. And it's not like everybody's gangster, but when you come to my hood thinking shit's sweet, if you want to play that game at 1, 2 in the morning, walking around with your slippers and thinking shit could happen to you. Look, 26th Avenue, College Point Boulevard on Friday. They were robbed at knife point. Took like 2 iPads, 4 cell phones, and all this shit. Bodega. 3 niggas. So when I saw my friend and we chilling and everything, I was like, wait, no, I'm just having a beer at the bar. First thing I thought in my brain, I was like, don't let these streets get you, nigga. Don't get comfortable. The other day I see him walking, I'm driving my car, it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Wearing flip-flops, walking to the store all happy. I'm like, for me, like, I don't know. I want to get, like, I look to get busy. I don't want to ever look like a mark. So, like, I know as my friend, I haven't seen him in years, but I thought he'd be leveled up beyond the means that I saw him at. Not back at his mom's crib. Not walking around. You know what I'm saying? I thought it'd be more. And shout out to all my friends that have done things epic. That were all in the same age group. And my homegirl works for like NBC. Like, you know, a lot of people have done great things. But for y'all niggas that are still picking up cigarette butts off the floor, get your act together, bro. For y'all bitches that had 5 kids and put on 80 pounds, get your act together, man.
And try to pray to rocks and be all spiritual and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about its healing energy. Nah, bitch, Lizzo's fat. Go fucking lose weight. Don't play this shit. Don't think your life is over because you had kids and you're done. And for all my friends that fucking got a late lead on life and are picking up those cigarette butts, put the fucking cigarettes down. Fucking figure something out with your life. Don't be a waste of talent, energy, breath. Do something with yourself. But I ain't gonna lie, I went to, oh damn, niggas gonna hate me for this shit. I hope none of y'all niggas look at this shit. I went to my school reunion, junior high school reunion, 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago, junior high school reunion, 4 or 5 years ago. My nigga. Yeah. There was only like 1 or 2 of us that we alright, you know, we good, we fit, we look. The rest of them in there, y'all niggas was busted. And y'all bitches was busted too. I love y'all, but we gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? If you come into your reunion, you want to either look better than you did, or you want to let everybody, you know what I mean? I'm here. But nah, son, I walked in that bitch, and where I was the corniest nigga in the world in junior high school, I felt like the flyest nigga in that bitch when I walked in there. Yeah, I walked in there like, where's our, oh, these are my friends. Shit. Oh, you're missing a tooth.
Well, because of all, like, everything with, like, looking back on my, like, life and stuff, I was, like, looking through, like, the notes.
Okay.
When I saw this conversation, and I just, like, cringed so hard because it gets like a fucking...
Wait, you still have it?
I still have it.
This nigga still has the conversation.
It wasn't even a conversation. It was a long note pretty much confessing my love for this chick.
Oh, so you wrote her?
I wrote her on look how long this shit is.
My nigga, I didn't even know you. Yo, show the camera. Show the camera.
Look how long this shit is. Wait, let me start from the top.
That's not the top?
Look how long this shit is.
That's what she said.
Look at that.
Wow.
So you can only imagine what the fuck's in these notes.
Wow.
This note was from October 27, 2009.
Did she respond?
She did, but like a very basic ass fucking answer. It was pretty much a hard, very hard.
A hard no?
A very hard, super hard no. Like they broke my heart.
Wow, well, you were sad? You was fucked up?
I was really sad.
You thought that writing all that to her would have like turned the tide over and been like, yeah, maybe she knows I love her that much.
Yep.
In hindsight, are you happy you didn't get with her?
Yes. Very, very happy. Because, hey, you know what? I got to thank my father. He saw the writing on the wall for me. Because I remember we went on a date to a show in Madison Square Garden. And the moment she got out of the car, my dad already just felt the energy. Like, we hung out.
He knew it was off.
He was like, after he dropped her off, because, you know, I was young. I was only, like, in my early 20s. I didn't have a car. So I had my dad, like, hook me up and, like, pick me up and drop me off.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, she ain't the one, son. He said, as soon as she ain't the one, so I'm telling you that. I'm like, why? It's like, something about her energy that's just like, it's not good for you. It's good for a certain type of nigga, and it's not you.
That's good. That's good that you got. I wish somebody told me that shit with half these bitches. Facts. I gotta find out that these bitches aren't good for me when they get mad. Like, you really like somebody, or you really can fuck with somebody. You want to know how? When they can get mad, and you can tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? You can tolerate it, work it out. But if somebody gets upset and gives attitude and starts cursing all this shit, and you can't deal with it, walk away.
Should I read it?
It's your birthday. You want to do that right now?
Yeah, well, I fucking know. She don't watch my podcast. As far as
It's
I
your
know.
birthday. You
All
want to
I know, she doesn't watch none of this stuff. So
All right,
I'll hide names and information.
Yo, this is a long ass. Yo, so you really? All right, go ahead.
I mean, how about this? We close out the show with it.
Well,
Or are we like at the past the hour mark and shit?
No, we're past the hour mark. We've been past the hour mark.
All right, so,
But well, hold up. Fucking Candy's supposed to come down.
oh, Candy says she's coming now?
I think so.
She gonna have my birthday cake ready probably?
I don't know.
I know she is, nigga. Come on, man.
But she's not here.
She's here.
She's not answering me. I don't like when you don't answer me, Candy. Yo, you better answer me when I fucking text you. You hear me? You hear me? No, you hear me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Richard. Get it. Confess your love to this bitch again.
Dear, a.k.a. Megan Fox.
There you go. You used to call her Megan Fox?
Cause she kind of look like Megan Fox to me.
Wait. You really wrote that? You're reading?
Yeah, I'm reading verbatim. Word for word.
Nigga called this
You're gonna
chick
cringe
Megan.
for me. You're gonna think like, goddamn.
I'm not gonna cringe, nigga. I've done really sappy shit for women.
All right.
Don't get me wrong, my nigga.
All right.
You're not the only one.
Okay.
Shout out Katie. She's a happy birthday to you.
I know. I see the message.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let me get real close to this mic. All right. So we've known each. Well, I don't know why I said this twice. We've known each other for a good while and have gotten to know a lot of things about each other. I really care about you. However, I don't know how you feel about
Well,
me.
my nigga, hold on.
Nigga.
If you wrote it like that, nigga, read it with fucking life. Read it.
I've read it with nervousness. Well, I said it with nervousness too, so I got to read like how I felt at the time. This is like 13 years ago.
Go ahead.
I'll start. We've known each other for a good while and have gotten to know a lot of things about each other. I really care about you. However, I don't know how you feel about me because I find it extremely difficult reading. Well, I don't know what the fuck I wrote there. Because I find it extremely difficult being with you all the time. One moment, you're all over me, hitting on me, taunting me, calling me names, knowing that I like it. Other times, you're distant, don't want to talk or answer my messages and think I'm weird. I'm only weird because I'm around you. And I find it hard for me to like somebody this much and to not say something stupid. I will tell you something how I feel about you, though. I think you're the most beautiful girl in the world, inside and out. Oh, God. Sure, you're fucking insane, but I manage. Also, I don't want you to place me in the category of guys that just want you for your body. I'm not like that at all. Every time we do chill and talk, we are just being us. These are things I told you about me that my friends will never know. During the time I've been with you, I came to a realization. I feel that the more I give, you are afraid to accept it. There is one sort of excuse from you that makes me feel that I wasted my time even asking you. All I want to do is show you the luxuries that I have and share them with you. You got, insert such name here, who is awesome, even though he's, broke.
Wait, she had a man?
No, she had a son.
She had a son.
Yes. So that was already a red
My
flag.
life was never easy.
So there was like a whole thing, a
Wait,
job.
she had a son, and
Yeah.
you wanted to be with her anyway?
Yes. So a job at the school, another personal matter, and I'm willing to deal with it. I will adjust my life just to make sure your life is more comfortable. I will also feel that when you do open your eyes to date it,
Adjust my life just to make yours more comfortable.
I'm going to fade into the background and not be thought of because of my obsessive compulsion of being overly generous with you. Anyway, I don't know what you've been through in your past relationships. I am not to blame for the pain that was caused by people in your past that hurted you deeply. You got to see me for me. I feel you are prolonging my emotions towards you, knowing that I've asked you out at one point. You didn't give me a yes or no, just a not right now. I feel that you are going to accept me as a friend, and just that. I do live my life, but at the same time, I am waiting for you to decide that I'm the way you want in your life. I don't want it, but if it's what you want, then so be it. I just feel that this is the best way to say what I got to say and not sound like a dumbass. You're already a dumbass, Richard.
Yo, my nigga.
If your answer is yes, it's still going. Then I'll promise to do everything I've been doing to show you and offer you more of me. If it's no, then I'll officially set to continue being the friend that I am. But as you said, we will see what the future holds. I know you're probably laughing in your head right now, and your other personalities. But fuck it, I thought she was crazy. But I was raised. Oh, I said this part. I was raised white and have a lot of feelings.
My nigga just said I was raised white.
Call me weird and saying.
And have a lot. Wait, only white people got a lot of feelings?
At the time, I thought this. Call me weird.
What does that mean?
Let me finish, nigga. Let me finish. Call me weird and say that doing this thing was pointless. I don't give a shit. P.S. As I said to you earlier, if I ever hear about this from another source, I will fucking kill you. This is for your eyes only. Only yes or no. I would like to take you to Cirque du Soleil.
Yo, stop sending dick pics to bitches and talking about this for your eyes only. Bitches, stop sending tits to me and say this is for your eyes only. Richard, don't write a bitch a paragraph text message and say this is for you. Yo, she probably got that saved somewhere.
She lying saying she forgot it. I still got it here. I never deleted it.
How do you have how old is that?
October 27, 2009.
How do you have messages from that?
This is when I was just 20. I was 21.
What? They're in your DMs though, right?
They're in my Facebook messages.
Yo, that's crazy. I delete all that shit. That's evidence. Like for me, I was.
Well, look, that's why I'm letting it be known now, so this shit will come up later. Like this nigga was thirsty over me. Like I'm letting it be known now. I'm glad I did not end up with you. Swear to God, on everything I love. The writers were on the wall back then. I'm starting to read. I've been reading Red Flags so much clearly in these past 13 years. I haven't seen her since 2011. And that was the last. I think we went to see another Cirque du Soleil show. And then we had one phone call like 2012, like in April. And then that was
Never
it.
had sex with her.
Never had sex with her. Never even got a kiss from her. Never got a kiss from her.
But you were in love, nigga?
Yes.
I can't do that. What if her pussy would have stunk and you giving her all that shit and then you go down there to fuck her and her fucking thing.
I wouldn't know because we never got that far.
But I'm saying, you confess all your. And no, if you agree with me.
You live and you learn then.
Yeah, see, I can't do that. Like, when I was younger, I used to be the nigga that just, oh, you like me? I like you too. Okay, let's go. Now I'm like, yo, hold up. What are your credentials? How many times a day you shower? What's your perfume? What kind of panties are you wearing? How many times you do laundry? Like, I be on it with bitches now because I don't like dirty. I hate dirty bitches. I hate bitches that are like, on the outside they look all, and then when you get to their crib or you're like,
why your house got this?
Like bitch, why you got panties hanging? I hate that too. Yo, my cousin used to do that shit. When for some reason women like leaving their panties hanging off the fucking shower thing.
Okay, I never had that.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is the panties doing? I don't understand.
You know what? That's why I usually go to like women's places or like wherever they like sleeping at, whether it's their parents' house or even their own places. For some weird reason, it's always like their living rooms that bother me. It's either super fucking clean or extremely fucking dirty. There's never no in between. I've been in rooms that look like fucking mansions in the living room. Like, yo, it's like if dirt hit the floor, it would disappear. That's how fucking clean their house would look. Wow. But then I've been in some rooms that look like Oscar the Grouch's backyard.
Yeah, nah, I told you, I'm traumatized.
I seen piled of newspapers and pizza boxes and fucking quarters in rooms.
I'm traumatized from, like, no cap, no talking shit, but they're my parents, so I can say what I want. My parents are hoarders.
Mine too.
My stepdad and my mom are hoarders, but, like, we used to live in a 3-bedroom. It turned into a 2-bedroom when I moved out because that other bedroom was inaccessible. They couldn't open the door. It was stockpiled with junk and clothes. When you used to walk, I'm traumatized off of this shit. I'll tell you. This is why I got
What's
OCD.
your story?
This is why I got OCD. This is why when you see me and I'm coming somewhere, I'm either like cleaning or like I clean up after myself. If I shower,
he does.
If I shower in your house, I might just clean the tub when I'm done. Because I don't want you to have to shower in my scum. You feel me? And I don't want to shower in your scum. Like, that's how I am. And the reason I'm like that is because, Richard, it was at a point where I couldn't open the door, my front door, like, to my apartment. Because as soon as there's stockpiles of newspapers and paperwork behind the door. For what? Like, we had a kitchen table. I'll never forget it. We had a dining room table that we never sat at. Because the kitchen table was always filled with letters, mail, and junk. And under the table, more junk. Like, yo, it traumatized me so much. I used to only bring chicks over my house at night. So they couldn't see my apartment. My room, like, they traumatized me so much that my room, I told you, I used to have a queen-size mattress, 3 tanks filled with animals, 2 or 3 TVs in my room, and my closet. And my rug was always clean. My bed was always made. Everything was nice. My parents be like, yo, I hope you guys are different now. I love you guys. But that's why I don't go visit you. I don't go visit you because your house is a mess. Don't expect me to come over. Yo, listen, bitches. Don't expect the nigga to... Yeah, he's still going to come over and fuck you. What am I talking about? He don't care about his house and a mess. What?
I hear them coming downstairs.
All right, let's get it, baby. It's about that time. Rich is about to take off his clothes. This is the finale to the podcast today. Nigga, take off your clothes.
I ain't taking off my clothes.
Take off your shirt.
To
Jews.
I already knew this was coming. Because we did it to your ass. And I knew it was coming.
Jews.
I knew it.
And the 2 Jews.
Did you put it in the fridge?
Happy birthday to you.
Let's go, 34, baby. You made it another year, my brother. You really making a wish?
These better not be tricks.
They're not.
Nigga, don't go too hard. You're going to light it on fire.
Oh, okay. Like, well, Felicidades. So, I guess that's a very blessed way to wrap this up. After what I just fucking said. Oh, God.
Yeah, this nigga got, yo, you believe this nigga got a DM from 2009 that he wrote a chick and the paragraph was this long?
Just send you.
Like, yo,
He knows about it.
Who keeps messaging? Look at this man. I don't know about nothing. Yo.
So, yeah, thank you all for watching.
You want to walk him out, Rich?
Yeah, we're going to walk him out.
Tell him happy birthday.
So, if it's anybody else's birthday besides mine, happy birthday to you out there in the world. This is What's Up, Everybody podcast. I'm going to have some amazing cake shout out to, of course, Mr. G, out of character for everything. You know.
Wait, take off your shirt. It's your birthday.
I'm not taking.
Come on, take that shit and wave it around your helicopter. Do it.
All right.
Yo, matter of fact, is it white?
Don't do it.
Want me to put some water on you?
No, what the fuck?
T-shirt?
Yeah, wait, t-shirt. The fuck? I'm not showing my titties out and shit, man. What the hell?
Nigga, you got nice titties. You got milk duds. You got little milk dud titties.
All right, have a good night, everybody. You fucking weirdos.
You liked it.